In the annals of modern history, few moments resonate as profoundly as the meeting between two of the world's most influential spiritual and moral figures. King Charles III, then the Prince of Wales, and Pope Francis, the leader of over 1 billion Catholics around the globe. Their encounter was not only a meeting of two men, but a powerful symbol of unity, peace, and shared responsibility for humanity. It was in April 2017, in the heart of the Vatican, that the future king and the Pope came face to face. Though the moment was steeped in centuries of religious and political significance, the meeting itself was marked by humility, warmth, and a mutual desire to bridge divides in a fractured world. King Charles, known for his lifelong dedication to interfaith dialogue, environmental causes, and cultural understanding, approached the Vatican not as a monarch in waiting, but as a humble messenger. Dressed in a dark suit and accompanied by Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, he greeted the Pope with a reverence that reflected his deep respect for the Holy See. Pope Francis, in turn, welcomed the royal guests with his signature simplicity. Clad in his white papal robe, he extended his hand and smiled to Charles, a gesture of spiritual fraternity. Their private meeting, held in the Apostolic Palace, lasted nearly 30 minutes, but its meaning transcended the boundaries of time. Behind closed doors, they discussed pressing global issues: climate change, religious tolerance, and the refugee crisis. Charles and Francis shared not only mutual concern, but also a vision of hope. Both leaders have been vocal advocates for the environment. Charles, long before it was fashionable, spoke about the dangers of pollution and global warming. Pope Francis, in his groundbreaking encyclical Laudato Si', echoed these concerns, calling for urgent action to protect our common home. But this meeting wasn't only about politics or policy, it was a moment of human connection. At its core, the dialogue was about shared values: compassion, stewardship, and the duty to act as caretakers of both the earth and each other. Their conversation underscored that no matter one's faith, background, or nation, the call to love, to serve, and to protect is universal. As they exchanged gifts, the symbolism deepened. Charles presented the Pope with a basket of products from the Duchy of Cornwall, reflecting his deep connection to the land and sustainable agriculture. In return, Pope Francis gifted him a bronze medallion, symbolizing peace, and several key papal documents on climate and human dignity. These gifts were not mere tokens, they were manifestations of shared purpose. Though they came from different traditions, Anglican and Catholic, British royalty and Argentine papacy, their shared mission was clear: to inspire the world toward compassion and sustainable coexistence. In that meeting room in the Vatican, political titles melted away, leaving two men joined by moral leadership and global concern. The legacy of that meeting endures, even after Pope Francis's passing. For King Charles, now sovereign, the encounter remains a defining moment of his spiritual diplomacy. It reminds us that in a world increasingly divided by borders, ideologies, and fear, dialogue and empathy remain the most powerful forces for change.